Here in Happy Valley, we know that Penn State is constantly churning out brilliant ideas, ideas that can change the world. But what we don't often hear about in Happy Valley is what happens when those ideas make the leap from great idea to profitable business. And that's the side of the story that we want to introduce you to today. Here in Happy Valley, there are some businesses that you might not have ever heard of that have successfully made that transformation. And today we're going to visit one of them that's located right here in downtown State College. It's KCF Technologies. KCF Technologies is one of those businesses that's taken one or two brilliant ideas and successfully turned them into this: cash, jobs, and a profitable business. So today we're going to visit them and we'll see you inside. Hey, Jeremy.
Ben?
This is Jeremy Frank. Jeremy is the co-founder and president of KCF Technologies, and he's been kind enough to host us for the tour today. So, Jeremy, do you mind if we take a little tour of the facility and you can tell us a little bit about your business?
I'd be glad to. Let's have a look around.
All right. Here we are in the depths of KCF Technologies in downtown State College, and Jeremy's going to explain to us what it is that we're looking at today.
So now we're in the machine shop. This is KCF's machine shop, where we build products. So we invent things upstairs in the laboratory and design them on the computers, and we actually build the prototypes here for the first time.
So this is where new products are born.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. One of the most unique things that we do is that we can develop products very quickly, and a lot of that has to do with the capabilities we have inside this room.
Okay. So they're born quickly.
They're born quickly.
All right. Yeah. Great. And what do we have over here on this side?
So over here is our manufacturing and downstairs laboratory, where once we've developed products that are being shipped to customers, we actually have some limited manufacturing capability here in this room.
Okay. So the products are born in that room, and then they come here to be manufactured and then shipped out to a customer.
That's right.
Great. Okay.
So this is where the Smart Tether product is manufactured and goes through the final quality control test. The Smart Tether is really the first product line that KCF took from invention into scaled up manufacturing. It's really a big success story for the company.
All right, so we've moved to the upstairs here at KCF Technologies, and we're now in the main reception and lobby. Jeremy, how many people work here at this company?
A little over 20. We have 22 people right now. We've been in a little bit of a growth phase this spring.
Great.
Yeah.
And I noticed around the corner there's an interesting lab of some sort. Shall we check it out?
Yeah, please.
All right.
Yeah, so this is our upstairs lab where most of the actual work gets done. This is where most of the engineers...
So where are we now? What is this room, Jeremy?
So we just came through the engineering area where most of the engineers sit. Most of the real work gets done at the company. We're now in the upstairs laboratory where a lot of the real core developments of the company get done. So the things really get invented here and then proved out downstairs in the machine shop, and then they get moved into the production area.
Okay, so this is where you'll begin to tinker for the very first time on prototypes that were designed on computers by your engineers in the other room.
Exactly. That's a good way to look at it. You go from the computers in here to the prototype circuits and other kinds of devices. Downstairs where we build the real hardware, and then we move into the production area.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's learn a little bit about your company.
Okay, yeah, let's have a look.
Okay. Jeremy, how did this company come about?
You know, it really started, I was doing my PhD for Professor Gary Koopman, and we were working on a project for DARPA and came to the conclusion that it was difficult to take the technology, even though it was really valuable and interesting stuff, it was hard to really take it another step forward into making something a product.
Right.
And so we really started the company to solve that, to be able to take an idea and turn it into a product that generated revenue and served a real purpose.
Mm-hmm. How long ago was that you started this?
12 years ago. We started in the year 2000.
Wow. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are some of the projects that you're most proud of here at KCF?
Yeah, a couple of them. One of our best projects right now is a project for the Army. Actually, our biggest project. We're developing technology for prosthetic limbs, and the purpose is really to benefit wounded soldiers that are coming back from the wars, and to make technology that eliminates recharging. We're actually generating energy from the walking of the amputees to power the device. That's a great one. And another one is we're doing wireless sensors really the one with the biggest economic impact is we're doing wireless sensors that can predict when machines will fail in industrial applications. It's really driven by Navy applications, mainly on ships and submarines. But we're taking that technology out and finding commercial applications in refrigeration facilities, including here at Penn State, and factories, oil and gas applications. It could have a really major impact on energy consumption in the country.
So as I understand it, you receive some funding at the government level to help design or create a new technology, and then it becomes your opportunity and KCF's responsibility to see if there's a commercial application to sell that technology to the open marketplace.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
fair?
right. Yeah, what we really do is we get funded on contracts to solve some problem, usually for the DoD, often for the DOE also.
Department of Defense
Department
or
of
Department
Defense,
of
usually
Energy.
the Navy and the Army, and
Okay.
then the Department of Energy. We solve that problem, and these are usually very challenging, kind of pushing the envelope types of problems. And once we solve those problems, there is often a market that has a matching need for the technology that we've developed, and that's really what we do as a company. Is we do the work, but we don't just stop there. We go out and find that market, and then we go after the market with the technology we've developed. And one of the unique things about what we do is that we do that almost entirely through partnerships. So rather than trying to go out and create a new market, we find a company that's already successful, and we form a partnership with that company to put our technology in their hands, and then both of us profit from it.
Okay. And what's your vision for this company? What's your dream for KCF?
Yeah, so we're pretty well on our way there. We're entirely self-owned, so we don't have any outside venture capital complicating our future. We don't have an exit plan. The intention is just to keep growing steadily. We've been growing about 60% year on year since we started, and the intention is to keep growing steadily at about that pace, and just employ more people here in town and have a growing, steady revenue, profit-generating company.
Great. Well, clearly you've created a business here that can make all of us in Happy Valley very proud. So thanks so much for meeting with us today and giving us the tour.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you.
Okay, likewise. So there it is, our very first business tour through Jump In Social Media here in Happy Valley. We really appreciate the time and interest that you've taken to watch this video, and we'll be seeing you again real soon. So thanks again for your time and interest. We'll talk to you later.